Hi everyone, it's Brian Butler. I'm your instructor for Mass Media Online. I'd like to welcome you to the course, and this brief video is going to outline some of the most important elements of the class and will give you a little bit of a better overview as to what we're going to be discussing and doing over the next several weeks. First of all, I think that you'll find that this course will be unlike many of the other courses that you've taken before. A vast majority of what we're going to be doing is self-discovery. We will be using a variety of readings and videos, and you'll be building upon the knowledge that you'll be consuming over the course and expressing that every week in many sort of weekly capstone discussions as we go through the course. First things first, there's only one required textbook that you actually need to purchase for the class. A vast majority of you probably already have purchased it, but it is The Influencing Machine. My apologies that it is backwards on the screen. It is a very cool nonfiction graphic novel by a relatively well-known media commentator. And we'll be reading that as the basis of our material, and then I'll be supplementing every week with additional readings and videos and interesting stuff that you'll be consuming as we go through the next several weeks of the course. A couple really important things that I want to point out in this video that will help you in your success. The first thing you probably need to do before you do anything else is actually read the syllabus. The syllabus contains some particularly helpful information. Read everything cover to cover. It's extremely important that you understand how this course operates and what my policies are. I'm not going to reiterate them in this video. It's really up for you to follow up and read the syllabus accordingly. One of the things you'll see in the syllabus, and one of the emphasis that I really want to make in this video, is that all of your grade is going to be based on those weekly discussion capstones. Please take them seriously. I know people hear the word discussion forum in an online course, and maybe instantaneously what comes to mind is kind of just throwing some words up on Blackboard for your instructor and your peers to read. That's not the way you need to be thinking about these discussions. Each discussion each week is going to have multiple parts to it. There'll be between 2, maybe even 3 different things I'm going to ask you to do in that discussion. It's extremely important that you read all instructions for those discussions and that you answer or address any subcategory within those discussions in order for you to get an adequate grade. It is going to require a lot of critical thinking on your end to do a good job on those discussions. So bear that in mind. The other really critical piece about those discussions is that I'm going to be grading them like they are formal work. I oftentimes think when students start writing a discussion forum in an online class, they instantaneously kind of align it and think it's like something to, that the discourse doesn't have to be formal. They write it like it's a Facebook post instead of an academic piece of writing. Please treat the discussions like academic pieces of writing. You will be getting graded additionally to the content on how well they are written. So I can't emphasize that enough. I don't think you're going to be able to slap some words on a discussion thread, submit, and get a good grade for that. I'm going to be looking for development, nice writing with good grammatical, standard written English. And I am really going to see that you've tackled and addressed all of the elements of the discussion. Otherwise, besides that, I am really looking forward to working with you. We'll have a lot of fun talking about how media has changed and how you, as a consumer of that media, you have to be educated. You have to be able to analyze all of this stuff that surrounds us. Social media, cable news, and unfortunately, although it's dwindling out, print media. And you, as the consumer, have to make smart choices about what you're viewing and what you're reading and what your mind does with that information. I hope as we move through the semester, you'll be able to become a more critical thinker about all of this information that surrounds us. And hopefully, you'll be able to make some very interesting choices about how you analyze that information. I am very excited to get started, and I look forward to working with all of you.